Oh, what's up? What's up? I just woke up. What's up? So, yesterday, right? I woke up, I took a shower, brushed my teeth, and for some reason, I just thought I had an idea. I thought to myself, should I make a video on non-vicious? Now, the initial answer to my own question was no. The reason why I said no was because I didn't want to fuel something that I didn't already like in the underground community, which is excessive hate and excessive drama between artists and creators and such. And I don't want my platform to just be used for hate, right? So I go on about my day, I go on the game, right? And as I'm waiting for the game to put me in the match, I think I was playing COD or some shit. As I'm sitting in the lobby, I scroll Twitter. What do I see on Twitter? Non-Vicious seemingly disses Lil Uzi Vert in new snippet. So that's when I decided I had to make a video on this nigga, because this nigga goes above and beyond in the stupidest ways possible. Now, earlier people who've been watching my channel for a little minute, aka people who've been close to me, if you're not in that range, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. They know that I did at one point like Non-Vicious's music. And to this day, I still think that Studio Atake is hard, and I still think that Homage EP is hard. But let's not act like this nigga isn't fucking weird. I was there for the rough beginnings of Non-Vicious. Alright? I can safely say that, yeah, when he came out, he was getting traction in late 2024. Yeah, I was on board for it. Yeah, I thought the music was hard, because it was. But this nigga is fucking weird. And I'm not talking solely about this nigga having multiple women come forward that were underage while he was trying to flirt and groom them and shit. I'm not even fucking worried about that, alright? Even though the nigga should definitely be held accountable for that shit. Matter of fact, I'm talking about how he consistently, ever since January of this year, has been getting into random beefs with random ass niggas for the sake of getting into beefs with random ass niggas. Now, I get it, sometimes you gotta pop your shit. I get that. It's okay to pop your shit every once in a while. You are the man, If you're watching this, bro, if you feel like you ain't shit, bro, I guarantee you somebody, man. But the difference between that and what Non-Vicious doing is that Non-Vicious goes out and disses random niggas who don't acknowledge Non-Vicious, don't really do shit to Non-Vicious, at least publicly, and so on and so forth. For example, that nigga dissed Tana not too long ago, I want to say a couple months ago. He over here talking about yeah, I'm slaying for real. Fuck you talking about, I'm slaying for real. I'm not even sure if that's true. I'm not the, side note, alright, side note. I'm not the type of person to be involved in gang activity. It's just not my thing. I don't really care about gang lore, That's why I've never really got into drill music like that, because it's a lot of lore you gotta understand and shit. And to be fair, I it's just not me, alright? I'm not gonna say I grew up in the suburbs, but I definitely wasn't around that environment all the time as much, okay? That being said, I highly doubt that nigga is a blood. Especially when you got other bloods talking about G-checking you and shit. Just because you signed to Thug, which by the way, he signed to YSL for a fucking Snickers bar. Just because you signed to YSL does not make you automatically a blood member. Doesn't make you a gang member at all. You can just be signed to YSL and just be cool, bro. You don't have to do all this. You don't have to be the fucking bad guy. Then when he do decide to diss niggas, he never fucking stand on that shit, and it pisses me off. He'll diss Uzi, right? And then go in his group chat or go on Twitter or some shit. No, I said groupies. No, I said loose leaf. No, nigga, you said Lil Uzi. That's why niggas is side-eyeing the fuck out of you. No one said Lil Uzi fell off. His last album, which is somehow considered to be his worst shit, somehow, that album still sold more than Studio Attic. That album still sold more than Tumblr Music. And that album probably will still sell more than the third shit. Getting into beefs just to get into beefs to get popularity, but that shit will burn out. Eventually niggas just gonna see you as a troll and not fuck with you no more, because you done dissed all their favorite artists. Who gives a fuck? Shit is annoying. Not to mention this nigga is actually weird. An actually weird nigga. So I'm sure you guys know that Non-Vicious has allegations out where he basically, when he was 19, tried to talk to a 16-year-old or some shit like that. He did that shit 2 or 3 times. Then he went out in a song talking about some, oh yeah, I admit it, I was horny, my fault, or whatever the fuck that nigga said. kind of weird. He basically just openly admitted that he did that shit. Openly admitted that he was a pedophile. And y'all niggas still bumping him? Like, blows me. Fucking blows me. Not to mention on his album covers, which derives from, or should I say, is inspired by a painting of Wally Wood of Disney and shit. It features a phrase that rhymes with intellectual somersaults. On the painting, it features Snow White getting SA'd. And no, I'm not talking about Studio Attic when I say SA. And that nigga included it on his rendition of the album cover. He didn't crop it out. He didn't do nothing. He is still right there on Spotify. It's crazy to me. That nigga's weird. Then he's gone on multiple songs, like having a strange obsession with grapes.
Damn, I cheated on her, tell me she can't take me. It's a cougar bitch, I let this hoe rape me. She put her AD out, she tryna take some. Came in with my D, I'm tryna rate some.
My man's is on straight weird shit. Back the fuck.
I don't know, man. This nigga's kinda weird, bro. This nigga beefing with Ian Connor now, cause Ian Connor, he done said on the song that he's in a group chat with a whole bunch of people he don't fuck with. And Ian Connor basically responded with a quote tweet that basically said, nigga, shut your ass up before I make you number 34. And you know, I understand popping your shit. Like I said, I understand having a little ego, you know, being confident in yourself. But at least when someone like Jaydes does it, he has the repertoire and the portfolio behind him to where when he disses niggas, oh, that's Jaydes talking. Oh, okay. He made the Celestial tapes. He made the Final Fantasy tapes. I fuck with Jaydes. At least when Youngboy do it, oh, that's Youngboy. He done made Last Lamento. He done made the AI Youngboys. You know, he done made 38 Baby. When Young Thug even do it. Or when King Carson does it. Okay, that's Project X. Oh, that's Barter 6. But when Nine Vicious does it, he don't got nearly enough swag, portfolio, or even impact to the underground scene in general for him to be talking like he do. And this nigga went out and dissed Tana. That nigga Tana's way better than you. Been doing this shit for way longer than you. Way more versatile than you. Etc. etc. You over here dissing Uzi. Nigga, Uzi, you wouldn't exist without Uzi. What are you talking about? Nobody would exist without Uzi. You dissing Don Corleo, you dissing Rich Amiri, you dissing this, you dissing that. You done dissed my mom, you done dissed my grandma, you done dissed my dog, my goldfish. The fuck, man? What the fuck I do to you, nigga? Anyway, Non-Vicious represents everything wrong with the underground right now. He doesn't have completely original music. He doesn't have a good discography behind him. He goes out and disses niggas for clout. And to top it all off, the nigga's a weirdo too. Like, even disregarding the allegations he's had, the fact that he's so kinda, I don't wanna say obsessed, but keeps referencing sexual assault is weird to me, bro. It's not normal. I'm chrrysfuneral. I'm finna go eat some. I'm hungry. I'm finna probably go order me some Chick-fil-A, some shit. What should I eat from Chick-fil-A? Let me know.
I'm with my still, baby. I'm with my stick, I fuck it up. I'm with my still, baby. That nigga cannot fall with her. I'm tryna hold it down, but that bitch always fucking up. Like, why you hunting down? That bitch tryna get a bitch, I suck. I know I'm getting around, but I'm running out of luck. Bitch, you ain't never gon' frown. When you fuck with a real one, who said she liking my sound? Wake up and smoke me a pound.